When Michael was first diagnosed with PTSD, it probably wasn't so much of a surprise because he returned home early from Afghanistan with what I knew to be trauma. In terms of the actual, what post-traumatic stress disorder was, and all of the symptoms behind it, and the dramatic effect it had on our lives, I had no concept of that in any way, shape or form.
So when I first got back from Afghanistan, a lot of my condition was actually physically manifested, so I suffered full body involuntary twitches. And then over time, as I did more work with the psychologists, the twitches reduced and I was more suffering from the psychological side of PTSD. I'd have mood swings, aggressive outbursts, suicidal tendencies. I became an alcoholic and I was prescribed a number of medications. I withdrew from not just my friends but my family as well.
The turning point for me was when I really started to notice that the doctor's so-called gold standard treatment was making Michael's condition far worse on an almost daily basis.
The treatment I was receiving, I also gained a lot of weight. The medications that I was put on turned me into a zombie. I was barely out of bed by sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'd just start drinking because I wanted to feel something over the top of the zombie feeling, which again, the alcohol also made me gain weight and really caused tension in the relationship.
The gold standard treatment I thought was crap. It was not working. It made everything in our lives so much more difficult. So I decided that I needed to I needed to just do things myself. I needed to tell myself that I had this and I was able to help Michael and myself and save our relationship. The first thing I really turned to was diet. We changed all of our eating habits. He lost 30 kilos in a space of maybe about 3 months.
Nutrition and cannabis or medicinal cannabis were the first 2 things that we started with, and that's when I quit all my alcohol and also a lot of my psych medications, and during which time the cannabis actually gave me some form of relief from the withdrawal symptoms of those addictive substances.
So flotation was the next modality that we added. Once we got Michael into a tank, he was sold the very first time, which was really interesting because prior to that he was almost anti, saying I'm not paying anyone to lie in a bathtub of water. And so to get him in a tank and to see literally the transformation in his face after 1 hour, it was incredible. You know, it was like I hadn't actually seen him smile for 5 years. You know, he was the old Michael. He just looked so happy and healthy from 1 hour in the tank. So in 2013, Michael went on Trojan's Trek in South Australia. It's a peer-to-peer rehabilitation program designed for veterans, run by veterans. Michael, along with 11 other guys from a range of conflicts, went to Flinders Ranges and spent a week out there. The tools that he took back from that, the mental tools that he brought back, were amazing. As soon as he returned home from Trojan's Trek, he said to me, I need to help them now. I need to give back to them because it's all free of cost for veterans. So Michael, having already been involved with a fundraiser the year before, decided that he was going to take the reins and he was going to raise some money to go to Trojan's Trek. The very first year he raised about $5,000. The second year he raised about $12,500. And this year he had been asked to attend Trojan's Trek as a mentor. He's gone back to pass his knowledge on to other guys. And to me, that is just the most special thing, not only for him but for myself, because together we have done that. I knew all the things that was helping Michael. I was seeing the benefits that were helping Michael with all these other modalities, and obviously they helped me dramatically. Had Michael even decided to go, nope, I don't want to go with your treatment, I'm happy just taking my pills and staying in bed every day and drinking a bottle of scotch every night, we would not have lasted. I'm so grateful that he trusted me, that he wanted to learn and he wanted to change. He wanted to take control of his life. He didn't want to be depressed. And he certainly didn't want to dwell on the pain that he had experienced or the pain of losing a friend. And he certainly didn't want to make losing a friend in vain, by not living his own life to his potential. And he has so much potential.
Having a carer has been massively vital in terms of me coming to where I am now. Beck is probably the person that's actually saved my life.
Yoga, flotation, exercise, nutrition, everything. You use that with another natural modality that resonates with you, that you get benefit from, it will change your life.